2 weeks ago, my sister-in-law gave me a phone call and she told me she thought my 4-year-old daughter was her boyfriend's daughter, which is not true. I never slept with her boyfriend. Her brother is the father of my 2 daughters, and I'm here to prove that today. Martin and I were together for almost 3 years. We had 1 daughter together, and after that, he started accusing me of cheating on him. I never cheated on Martin. When my daughter was born, Martin had doubts in his mind that she was his. So months went by, my daughter got older, and I guess he felt like she started to look like him. So that's when he began to tell me, oh, I know she's my daughter. My younger daughter loves him just as much as my older daughter. Marcia feels this way because her boyfriend cheated on her with other women in the past. And I just don't want her to feel that way about me because I'm not one of them.
All right, my guest is Martin. Martin, that's your ex on the tape. What do you have to say about what she's saying?
Well, Steve, that's a she's full of it. She's a 2-time and I don't want to believe a word that she's saying.
You don't love her anymore, huh?
Well, no, I lost that emotion. It's not even in me anymore.
You were with her for how long?
I was with Tasha approximately, I think, 3 years.
3 years. And how many children did you have with her?
One that I'm 100% sure of, and
one that you're not so
I'm
sure of.
93% sure.
Okay, and you're here today because you want to find out if the other little girl's definitely yours.
Yes.
And we gave you a DNA test.
Yes.
When did it become an issue? Like, when the daughter was born, you believed it was yours, right?
Yeah, and you know, Steve, I was willing to take care of the daughter, you know, because I take care of my kids. I love my daughters, you know. I don't regret my kids, but I regret that I ever even met her. I have 2 beautiful kids, and I regret that I met her.
And why do you what went so bad that you regret that you met her?
Well, Steve, recently, you know, I went through a little boot camp or whatever. I got in some trouble, and recently when I come home, I come to find out that she had a threesome with my sister and her boyfriend.
And who told you this?
My sister told me. And
your sister goes, hey, I had a threesome with your girlfriend?
Well, you know, it was a lot of debate and
a debate.
You know, it was a lot of drama going on, and you know, every time my sister and her boyfriend argue, he would tell me, "Oh well, there's something I can tell you that's going to start beef between you and your family, and it won't nobody be talking to nobody." And you know what tops the cake, Steve, is that my kids were in the room asleep while they were doing the threesome.
Okay, you know what? That's pretty bad. So when you found out about this and your kids are asleep in the room, and what do you say to your girlfriend?
You know, I was lost for words, man. I wouldn't believe that.
First of all, that she'd have a threesome with your sister.
That she would have a threesome. Then on top of that, with my sister. Then on top of that, deny it when someone told me that she was having, you know, that it happened.
But she eventually said, "Yeah, I did this."
Well, you know, I called her with the issue. She said, this is exactly what she said. Well, it happened, and she really didn't have a respond about it, Steve, but she knew it was bogus. I would have never did anything like that.
So she really doesn't admit having a threesome, but she kind of does.
Yeah, she kind of does, and the more I attack her with it.
And this is a girl, you know, you have a couple kids with
Steve,
her.
Let me tell you like
You're with her for 3 years. It's a serious relationship. You love her at that time before you found out all this?
Steve, let me tell you how it started, man. I met Tasha when I was 17. You know, I thought it was something great. You know, when we first started, you know, she was great. I loved her. I mean, I gave her my heart to her. You know, music is my first love, but she became my first love. And, you know, it was going good. I moved her into my apartment once I found out she was pregnant with my oldest daughter. You know, she told me her ankles and stuff was hurting. I bought her a new car. I sacrificed so much for Tasha. I mean, you know, I quit my job. I sacrificed a 4-year scholarship to any college I wanted to go to. Man, I gave up so much just so I can have a family.
You gave up a lot to be with her.
I gave up a lot. It's pretty common sense. They're 10 months apart. Who else could be the father unless you were cheating along the time? But this was the big debate right here. When I called her cheating with that guy, you know, she got up, she said she wanted to leave, and I really didn't want her to leave, but she left, she moved on. Okay, then, you know, upon her having the child, I went to the hospital the next day. I asked the hospital for a blood test. They said, no, we cannot give you a blood test because you are not on the list as her alleged father. So she didn't want me to
As the
find
last
out
father.
as a father. You
Oh,
know, they
as a
put-
father.
As a father.
Okay.
You know.
She didn't
And
put you on the birth
She
certificate.
didn't put me down as. She didn't put no one as a
Right.
father. It's like a little time period between this. See, the debate was that we wanted to find out the DNA of my daughter, my youngest daughter.
Right.
And my sister believed that her boyfriend was messing around with Tasha prior to this threesome.
Right. I left that out.
And I'm gonna tell you, Steve, it's ridiculous, man. Over the time I was in
And
contact.
they took a lie detector test whether they were having sex other than this threesome.
Oh.
So it's like I'm breaking all the news to you.
Yeah.
Allow me. Don't try
on,
to
man, I
make
don't
me
wanna
look
hear
like
that. I
I'm
don't
no
even wanna hear all
fool
that.
on no TV. Don't try to make me look like I'm no fool. Because first of all,
What?
you already
What?
know that I
What?
never cheated on you.
How
When
the
I was with
Tasha,
you,
come on
I'm
now.
so sorry, Steven. How you doing, by the
Good.
way?
Nice.
You know, I never cheated on him. And by the way, he doesn't take care of his kids. Oh, I just take care of my kids. I take care.
You take very good care of
just
him.
because. Listen.
What did you
Okay,
tell me?
hold on one second. Hold on one second.
Okay.
And
He
who?
take care of very good
who are you?
I'm his sister. He take very good care of his
Are you
children.
the one that had the
Yes, I
threesome?
am. Yes, I am.
Listen.
Yes, I am. He takes very good care of his children. He does. He supports those kids better than any man that I ever known.
Just because your kids come out your house from every blue moon.
It doesn't matter about the money. It's about the time.
Your kids
It's
come
about
out your
the
house
time.
and you
It's
take
about the
care.
time.
No.
Yes, it is.
What
What do you do? You burn what? You burn what?
you gonna do?
And how old are you?
Right now, I'm 29. I mean, I was wrong. Don't get me wrong. I admitted to him that I was wrong. I mean, I messed up. It was a
but
one-time
weren't
thing
you
that
bothered
happened.
that your boyfriend was sleeping with her? And
After
Steve,
the fact that happened, yes.
You weren't during the fact?
Oh no, no, not at the time, no. We were messing around.
Well, this is the thing, Steve. This is the thing.
Okay. Do you believe that your boyfriend is the father
It's
to
a
his?
big possibility, yeah.
Okay.
And matter of fact, I don't want to have anything to do with her. If that's the case, I will just like see my niece on the side. And,
But see, like, you're a pretty nice girlfriend. You let your boyfriend have sex with another woman.
yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah.
Hey, Steve. That's not the first time. That's not the first time that happened. I had a little friend. She was 28 one time. They went in on her, man. I mean,
Actually, no, that's not true.
That wasn't my girlfriend,
That's
though. So I
not
didn't
true.
care.
That's
I
not
didn't
true.
care. That was my
That was somebody
girlfriend.
that she
That was
actually
not
came
my
on to me.
girlfriend, so I
You know
didn't
what?
care.
Your sister's very attractive. It's probably hard for women to say
That's
no.
what I was saying, but you know.
Thank
You know, her boyfriend is saying he did have sex with you.
Okay, this is what happened. After Marcia gave me some,
Come
I'm
on,
sorry.
clean it up.
It felt good. It felt good. And after that, her man, you know, he was about to do it. He put the condom on and we stopped. I promise to God, Marcia got jealous because she didn't want me to have sex with her man, and I got up because I didn't even want to do it. I didn't want to do nothing with her man. He was just there at that time. As soon as he was about to do it, she said, you know what, y'all probably wanted to do this anyway. I said, no, this ain't even what I want to do. And I got up.
Can I ask you a question?
I got up.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes? What's up?
When you wake up the next day, do you think like,
Yep, I
man,
called
my
her
God, what
phone.
did I do?
I was crying. I called Marcia.
You were
and
crying?
Yes.
Why were you
I was
crying?
crying because she's a female. First of all, I never did that. And then that's my kid's father's sister. I felt so
Aunt.
bad.
You did it with your kid's aunt.
My kids, and that's her. Yeah, that's my sister-in-law. We called each other sisters. Why did we even do this last night? I called to.
That's like incest.
Right, and I called. That's right. That's like incest. And I said, Marcia, I feel bad for what happened last night. She was like, you know what? Me too. I was just saying the same thing. And then we said, you know what? We gonna nip all this in the bud. I feel bad. You still my sister. We ain't gonna never do this again,
Right.
okay? She said, I promise you, we'll never do that again. I said, okay. That was a one-time thing. It never happened again. I never liked Terrence.
Now, you know, she believes that you were sleeping with her boyfriend.
And I promise
besides this threesome.
Yeah, the lie detector test is gonna prove this, but I can promise you right now today, Marcia even left her boyfriend. I lived with her at one point. She left us in the house together. I can promise you, he never came in no room with me. I never went in her room with him. I'm a truthful sister. If I'm gonna do anything with your man, cause I promise you.
You'll do it right in front of her.
I do it in front of you.
Now, she's making a claim, and I want to find out it's true. She's saying Martin came on, he's portraying himself to be this great dad. He's taking the kids, changing diapers. She's saying he didn't even get the kids anything for Christmas.
She's going to take off.
Okay.
Now, it was a reason for he was like he said, he was incarcerated.
He was incarcerated.
He was incarcerated, so when he got out, he didn't have any money to take care of the kids. But I did help him take care of.
Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Don't make it seem
1
like
year compared to 5 years. Come on, shorty.
You lived with him and you lived with me.
Your
You shush.
Wait, your boyfriend's here, right, Terrence?
Yeah.
Let's bring him out.
Hey, first of all, right, we did have sex, period. I took a lie detector test to say that we did have a threesome, so you can't lie about that at all, period.
Listen,
now,
how long was it? 1 second or 2 seconds?
But it hasn't not even lied.
1 second
Because
or
you
2
said
seconds.
Now you admitting the truth. You did have sex with her. You nasty trifling bitch.
man.
Did you have sex with her?
Yes. Yes, I was asleep. Okay, hold on, Steve. I
You were
was
asleep while you were having sex?
I was asleep. No, look. I was asleep. They woke me up. I'm asleep on the couch. They wake me up, ask me, did I want to smoke? I say yes. Okay. I look over her hands and her pants. I took a lie detector test. I'm not lying at all.
Whose hands was in whose pants?
Her hands was in her pants
Okay,
up under her coat. Okay, and then they was in the room, you know, having sex in front of the kids.
What was the sex?
I went in there.
No,
I went in there and
we was
grabbed
not-
the kids out the room. I went in there and did.
Were the kids awake?
No,
They were asleep.
They were asleep, but still.
But we wasn't doing anything while they was in there
It's
till
two
you took
girls
them out?
landing. I mean, it's
Yeah.
two.
Okay,
We should
you took
have-
the kids out
We
the
should
room.
not be having sex in front of
Anyway.
children.
But either way I go, it's two girls and it's two girls laying
Okay.
down asleep.
Okay.
You know, that's getting them the wrong example to do anything. You feel
Exactly.
me?
So, right.
So I was respectful with it.
Now, I'm going to ask you, and I'm the human lie detector.
Okay.
You did not want to have sex with her?
No. Hey, Steve. Look. Look. Okay, look,
Come on,
Steve.
Terrence. You
Steve,
got
look.
two girls that are having sex. You're sitting there watching. You're telling me you did not want to have sex with her.
This is not the first time I said that I just sit back and watch. She'll tell you. I don't care about joining. I don't have to join it every time.
All right. DNA test for Terrence. We're going to find out if you're the father. Terrence, you are not the father. Martin, you're not the father either. Now, Tasha, I was believing you.
Can you ask the guy, did I take a lie detector test to ask did I ever cheat on him? Ask him that. I never cheated on him. Maybe I got pregnant when we broke up. I never cheated on him.
Hey, listen.
Huh?
He's been believing for 4 years that he's the father.
And I was too.
So how
he
am I
ran
deadbeat?
he ran the real one the way did. My real baby daddy who the my daughter, he ran them away.
That guy was slow.
ran
The
away.
guy was slow, and
He ran
she
them
was
away.
slow for messing with
His
him.
family said,
Listen,
his
I've been
family
told her
said,
she
his
too
family
dumb to mess
said
with me.
the baby
Y'all
to be
just-
You
this
did
is
too.
for real.
Hold on. No, listen.
This is for real.
Listen.
I don't even
listen.
know
Listen.
and he is
Listen.
the father.
Listen.
I don't even know what
Listen.
he's the father.
Listen.
He's the father.
Listen.
He's the father.
Listen. Find the guy. First of all, you're one of the best guests we've ever had on the show.
Oh, thank you. I'm happy. Thank you.
I love your passion. I love
you.
your storytelling.
But it's true, and
You're
I'm-
right.
I'm-
You're a great guest.
I feel bad.
But what I'm saying is,
But-
I think to really make sure and find out, find this guy, tell him we'll bring it back out, we'll do an update on this show, and we'll give him a DNA test, and we'll give you all kind of other tests just for you because you amuse me so much. And we'll find out exactly who the father of your child is, okay?
Thank you so much.
Let's go. Click here to watch more Wilkos. Click here to subscribe and get a front row seat for all the action. Can you relate to this story? Go to www.stevewilkos.com to get my help.